How's it going, guys? And welcome back for another video. This right here is the 220 stacker parallel fusion. Before I go into this video, I just quickly want to explain that I'll be using a command to fire this cannon right here. It's going to do the exact same thing as if you were pressing the button. It's just a good thing to know before I start this video so everybody knows what's actually going on. I set up a little base right here because I did get some questions about filters. And of course filters is not a problem for this cannon right here, so today I'm going to show you that. In front we have a few sand walls. Again, it's a full efficient nuke, so one shot per this wall right here should go just fine, so you shouldn't have to use multiple shots. But let's just go ahead and go straight into it. Right now we are shooting straight. As you can see right here, we can adjust it 150 blocks to each side, but at this time we're not really going to do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first shot coming in right now. This right here again is the sand wall, so it's going to get totally nuked all the way down. So the sand wall is now gone and you can start shooting on the other walls right here. Because this nukes 220 blocks down, the rest of the sand down here is not really, a thing, or it's not really going to be a problem for you since you're shooting all the way up at Y220. We're now at the first cobblestone wall, so again cobblestone walls is not a problem for this cannon either. We can go ahead and we can quickly take a look right here. The cobble walls should disappear, and at least everything down below it should disappear. As you can see down here, if we go down, we can see it nuked all the way down. And here we go. So it shoots it from Y20 and then nukes it all the way down to bedrock. We're now at the first filter, and filters shouldn't really be a problem. Even though we are that close to the cannon right now, we should go ahead and skip at least one of the filters. So the first one right here is going to have to be cannon through, but the other ones it should be skipping, so it should end up right here now, as you can see. And that's because we're pretty close to the cannon, but you should expect yourself to go through two of these right here due to the distance and stuff like that. Now we came to the second filter, and again it shouldn't be a problem. It should skip it as well. Again, you can do this around 20 chunks out or something like that. There's no worries whatsoever. But as soon as you start getting maybe 70 chunks away and stuff like that, filters might get to a problem because they will no longer have enough velocity. But as you can see, it skips it without any problems. Obsidian walls, on the other hand, will not be affected by the efficient nuke, because normally bedrock takes around 5 hits from TNT before it does anything. So as you can see here, the obsidian takes no damage whatsoever, and that is because, again, the durability on obsidian is pretty high, so you're not really going to see the same effect as you do on copper walls. But this right here works just as well. As you can see, you go through the wall without clipping whatsoever, so it shouldn't really be a problem for you whatsoever. So we're now at the base wall, and we are around 15 chunks away. I didn't really make this too far away, but it's kind of ish far away. So right now we're around those chunks away, and it shouldn't really be a problem here either. It should go at least 70 chunks before you can see any difference in whatsoever. I'm going to quickly block this off again so we can get a clear shot here. So now that you're in the base, I'm pretty sure you guys saw my last video. If not, go ahead and check it out. I showed you guys how you can do all kind of stuff when inside the base, like going up or going down with the nuke and stuff like that. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and make sure you check that out. So before I end this video off, I quickly want to show you guys what this cannon is and how it works. This cannon here is meant to be 4 parts. This right over here is the sand compression. Then we have the efficient nuke down here. Then we have the power over here. And then of course we have the hammer right here. I'm going to try to do the best I can to go through step by step. The power itself is getting boosted, and as you can see, if I jump up here, they're getting boosted by the boosters over there and getting pushed over to this ladder. Once it reaches the ladder, this booster here goes off and it moves it up so it reaches that position right there, and then it slides it because the ladder has already stopped the Y velocity. So now it's pretty much sliding on these blocks right here, and you can see that it's going to end up right here. You can either go ahead and put a block right here and it should stop right here and whatever, but at this time right here we're just gonna place the power right here. Next thing going off is our hammer. The hammer right here, again, is getting pushed the same way as we do with the power. It's getting on that ladder right there. This booster right here will then force the TNT upwards so it hits the ladder, or so with the trapdoor. Then it's gonna slide it, of course, right under the ladder, and it should end up right there. Now this right here is the perfect angle for our parallel, because everything else is going to be collected inside this TNT as well. We have our second hammer. It's going to be in the same position as our normal hammer. Then we have our sand. Our sand is going to be down here. What we use the sand for is pretty much stacking the cannon, so that the cannon can stack it up, sorry. It's going into the cobwebs. The pistons will push it out, and it will then go into a line right here. As you can see, when the power goes off, all the sand right here in the line will get pushed as far as it can. Then this booster goes off, and we'll push it the rest of the way. And if not, this right here will push it all the way up to this corner. Once they reach the corner up there, then this booster here goes off. It's going to shoot all the sand over to this position. It's not going to go up because it's going to stand right here. Then the cobbles or the service stone will stop the Y velocity, meaning it will end up right here. Then this booster here goes off, and because there's air gap up between right here, it's always going to calculate the Y velocity first, meaning it will shoot it up against the trapdoor, and then it will slide from the trapdoor and out, so it will be in this position right here, and then it will quickly go over to this piece of TNT. In the sand we also have the nuke. The nuke goes in the exact same position as the sand, of course, since it go into the exact same hole. The nuke will come in and it will land right here. Then that goes up, again the same way as the sand, and it's going to locate itself inside the sand here as well. The wet sand is going with the hammer, so it should be in the same block. Everything else should be in that block right here, so everything will be inside one block. That's why we call it parallel fusioning, because no matter what, if the sand starts to dip because of the velocity, so will the hammer, since everything will be in one side, one block. And that's also why we can skip the filters, as you saw right here, and that's because we're using this velocity to create this effect, so everything will be dipping at the exact same time. I think that'll be the end of this video here. Now, before I go ahead and end off this video, we are pretty much getting to the end of this right here. I'm pretty sure we have 2 videos left. This is the 220, then we have the 240, 255. And after that, we are pretty much at the end of this collection. Now, this doesn't have to be a bad thing. You guys can go ahead and you can write down what you guys would like me to do next. I can do all kind of things. It's been also up to you guys what you want me to do. Now, I have had some few comments saying you want a pseudo under this cannon. I can definitely do that. It's all up to you guys, so go ahead and make sure that you message me in game, message me over Discord, or you can go ahead and you can write a comment down below, and let's just see which one you guys want to see. Now, before I talk too much, make sure that you join my Discord giveaway. I have given away over 80 things already from all kind of servers. It's 100% free to take part of these giveaways, so make sure that you click the link down in the description. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video here. If you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe to my channel. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.